Welcome, everyone. I would like to invite all of you and welcome you to Tribus Beer Company here, located in beautiful Milford, Connecticut. I'm Phil Pappas, the Executive Director of the Connecticut Brewers Guild, the leading organization in protecting and promoting our independent craft brewery scene in Connecticut. So I would like to formally welcome all of you, Governor Lamont, as well as all of our members from General Law Committee who really led the charge on signing SB 647, an act streamlining the Liquor Control Act into law. So I would like to thank you, Governor Lamont, and everybody else for your hard work over these last few months. So what that bill does is allow breweries like Tribus Beer Company, as well as all the other 90 breweries that we have in our state, to sell up to 9 gallons of beer direct to the consumer out of a tap room like this. The law before was 9 liters, which only would get you 19 16-ounce cans. So we've been able to just about triple the amount that you can buy of locally brewed beer from a facility like this, where you can see all the production right behind you, while you're only feet away from actually enjoying the product that's made in-house. That bill also allows all of our wineries, cideries, distilleries to allow them to now sell beer and other products made here in the state in their establishments as well. So if you go to a winery or a cidery or distillery, you can now enjoy Connecticut craft beer on tap as well. So it's just providing options to the consumers and really allowing and streamlining all of these laws that really have been in place since Prohibition era. This SB 647 bill has made the most significant changes since that time. So it's a huge feat and a huge opportunity that we have ahead of us in the state of Connecticut. So Governor Lamont, I'd like to tremendously thank you. And I want to bring up Sean O'Neill, who is one of the co-owners of Tribus Beer Company, to just share a little bit about how this bill will significantly impact their business here in Milford.
Thanks, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Governor Lamont, for coming in. This is a huge step in the right direction. We're more than happy for this cornerstone to happen, and basically sets a large precedent on our beer industry to provide a larger economic impact for the state that facilitates business growth, job growth, long-term sustainability, and both in and out-of-state tourism. So we're more than pleased to see this exciting step in the right direction. Thank you again.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. So at this time, I'd like to invite one member of the General Law Committee who was really the leader in the committee there, working with everyone that this bill affects. So give it up for Senator Kevin Wickos.
Good morning, everyone. SB 647 transforms state government. Never before has the General Assembly gone into our state statutes and basically rewrote an entire section of those statutes. And I couldn't do it alone. First of all, I want to recognize the folks that are in the room that had a big hand in this, and those that weren't able to be here. One of the co-chairs of the committee, Representative Michael D'Agostino, Senator Fonfara, send their regrets they couldn't be here today. But we do have some members of the General Law Committee that are present, and that is Representative Holly Cheeseman, Representative Dave Rutigliano. I'd also like to recognize Senator Jim Maroney, Representative Phil Young, and Representative Joe Gresco, all members of the General Assembly who supported the bill today. This bill goes, it takes off like lightning, if you will. You know the old phrase of moonshine, white lightning? Well, this bill really transforms the liquor industry in the state of Connecticut, not only for the beer industry, but for the wine, the spirits, and also a new product called mead that will be able to be allowed to be manufactured and sold in the state of Connecticut. This allows all of those industries to cross-sell each other's products, in recognizing that the state of Connecticut helps to support each other. It sets up the industry for the next 21st century. As Phil had said before, that the bill really went back to Prohibition days, and this brings it into the 21st century. And we couldn't do it without some of the other folks in the room. I see Commissioner Siegel and her team, Leslie O'Brien and Jack Succi worked hand in hand with us from the Liquor Control Commission to make sure that passed. Commissioner Mascara from the Department of Housing is here. This industry affects all people. And I say it affects all people, whether you drink or not, is because the number of jobs that were created as a result of passing this bill in the industry, and the millions and millions of dollars that this will bring into the state coffers, whether it's through the sales tax that people pay or through the tourism dollars that people come and enjoy their time being spent in the state of Connecticut by utilizing the passport as they roam around the state to all the breweries as we near 100 by the end of this year. That is something to be proud of, and I'm glad we're doing this here. And thank you to the Tribus Beer Company, Brewing Company, for having us here today. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you the 89th Governor of the state of Connecticut, Governor Ned Lamont. Governor.
Hey, everybody. And a special shout out to Mayor Ben Blake. We love being in this city. Millennials are coming back, and this is one of the reasons why. I was just had the opportunity to go watch some fresh brewed beer being made. They're going to make about 14 barrels up there. You don't always want to see laws being made, but you do want to see fresh brewed beer being made. You're going to feel a lot better about what's going on. And John, Phil, we were here about, a little over a year ago, I think. And I realized two things when I was here. I wasn't sure how much more beer I was going to be drinking, and it tasted a little bit stale. And I came here and I tasted fresh beer. I know what a difference it makes. You tell me you can really taste the difference if it's been here a month or 6 months. This is fresh beer. This is Connecticut brewed beer, and this is why you ought to come here. You ought to take the Passport Trail and visit all of our wineries and breweries. It's amazing how much better it tastes when it's fresh. And the other thing I remember from when I was here is not just how good the beer is, but also how burdensome the regulations are. And I heard that loud and clear. And with Senator Witkos and Mike D'Agostino and our friends in the legislature, I think we cleared away a lot of that regulatory underbrush. We've accelerated and streamlined the permitting process to make it easier for you to get another facility like this going. We're up to 90, by the way. We're coming up at number 100. You could be number 100. And also make it a little easier to sell right out of here. So these are the things we're trying to do. Sometimes it's good for government just to get out of the way and let small business grow and prosper, especially when you got an amazing product like they do here at Tribus. So with that, I'm really pleased to be here, pleased to salute that this is coming up on August, going to be the 1-year anniversary. Come on back, I will. Thanks, everybody.
Perfect. All right, well, let's go enjoy some beer.
Hold the glass up. Mayor Blake. Mayor Blake.
Here you go, Mayor Blake. How's that, man? Congratulations. Congratulations, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers.